Everybody, welcome back to our channel. Sorry it's been a little while. It's been a little hectic with life plans and all the dads have been kind of busy, but I found this temple out here and I thought I'd do a little information on it. So the first thing that we're going to have to talk about is that these are naturally generated structures here. So usually you'll find these in the sand biome. These were the first actual temples or natural structures, aside from villages, to naturally spawn in certain biomes. So these are indigenous to the desert area. As you can tell, I am in a little desert area surrounded by a jungle and a savanna biome. I'm gonna get this sugarcane real quick. So one thing you'll know is that these temples are quite structured like an Aztec temple. So we're gonna go in and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So they have these amazing stepped areas here that look absolutely beautiful, and you can tell that it's definitely structured after the Mayan / Aztec culture. Now, as you can see, you'll have this little floor area over here, and it's made out of orange and blue terracotta and sandstone, and if you look directly up, there'll be a little hole, so kind of like, you know, Indiana Jones shit. Then you're going to go through here, and this is where you're going to enter some of these really tall areas with the designs on them. And once you go through there, you're going to find this absolutely gorgeous structure on top. It's really well made. So what you're going to need to know is, yes, you can find a bunch of different treasures in here, and it's actually under here, but you cannot just mine this blue block and attempt to go down, because you see that? That is a pressure plate, my friends, and underneath that pressure plate there are about 9 or 16 blocks of TNT. That is not a very fun death, my friends. I learned that the hard way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my own little ladder down, and as you can tell, there are 4 different chests, and usually those chests have things like emeralds and rotten flesh and string, and then I usually get the TNT afterwards because it's actually really useful, especially in terms of mining or just destroying things you really don't want in the world. So we're gonna go down here, we're gonna get to these areas, and the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this pressure plate. Once that pressure plate's gone, it's all safe. But as you can tell, that, my friends, is TNT. If I stepped on that pressure plate, I would have blown up. Alright, so it looks like we got some gunpowder, some emeralds, and some bone, which is good stuff. I'm going to mine this chest, because chests are great. I'm gonna put a few torches because it seems to be getting night and y'all can't see that. Okay, so there's sand. I don't think we're gonna need the sand. Rotten flesh, some string, a golden apple. Well, I'm gonna mine the chest, so I might as well get the sand too, right? Alright, get the chest, and then, ooh. So we got a knockback 1 book, bunch of rotten flesh, some bone, golden apple, so yeah, these are usually the types of items that you're going to find in here. Some of the most valuable items you can actually find in here are name tags, CDs, and even saddles. Saddles are they are amazing items, and they're extremely rare. Well, I mean, they're not as rare as they used to be, though, because when Minecraft originally came out, from what I remember that you could only get saddles in dungeons, and nowadays you can actually get saddles from fishing, especially if you have the Luck of the Sea enchantment on your fishing rod. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, I destroyed that and didn't even mean to. We are going to mine up all of this TNT because it is good stuff, and honestly something that we could definitely use. I'm gonna get rid of this terracotta here. So yeah, okay, so it was 9 TNT. still enough to give you one hell of a time, let me tell you. So yeah, these structures actually are not as rare as they used to be. When the Minecraft beta and everything came out, sure they were common, but not as common as villages. Usually in a world you'd only find one ever in the game, and usually nowadays you can find about 3, 4, or 5. My current world is a medium world, and it has medium biome spawns. So basically, you can find a bunch of different structures. I think the rarest structure you're ever really going to find here in Minecraft are going to be woodland mansions, which I've done a previous episode on. But basically, my whole point of this video is when you find one of these mansions, be sure to be careful. They're absolutely gorgeous, secretly deadly, and just make sure you have that staircase going all the way down, because if you land on that pressure plate, it is not going to be a good time for you. Alright, so thank you for watching in on my video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And yeah, click that notification button. Alright, so see you in the next episode. Bye now.